Oh my
Some
dear.
of the hits in this one. Here.
Love the college rugby league.
Williams again leading the way. Murray getting involved as well. They come back towards the middle of the park. And oh, guess what? Another big hit. Knock on, so what a hit there from here.
Love the college rugby league.
Behind, good kick chase from St. Paul's. The line is very staggered here and he makes a lot of yardage there. Shift out towards the right. Murray on the ball. Short ball, and it's a killer short ball, which is going to go to Matthew Palu. Up here, Mike Williams on the charge, boys. A powerful kick. This one turns it back inside. Yorker dummies. Goes to the line. He's very good. Malio hands it off. Dummies. Goes back door. Big looping pass over the back, and Murphy's into the corner. Get it down. It was borderline. It was. Strikes at this time. It looks a little bit better. The flags are up, and Kelston Boys High School have taken the lead. Kelston Boys High School 6, St. Paul's College 4. In a heartbeat, and the errors are going to be very costly here now as they bring it off the back fence. Tommy's broken free. He's into open space, and this could be it. St. Paul's Gavay goes out to the right edge. They spread the ball. Onyeki's into the corner, and that might be the game. Onyeki's going to centre it.
Oh.
Gets the ball down, and look at him. Absolutely pumped, as are his teammates. And Kelston went up as one as that ball was placed on the ground. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the SAS College Rugby League Finals Day here at Mount Smart Stadium, number 2 in Penrose in Auckland, bringing you 3 games back-to-back live tonight, starting with the Senior A Grand Final between Pakuranga High School and James Cook. We'll now run you through the 2 team lists as the teams go through their final preparations before entering the field, and have a look at the players who will take the field today for the respective teams. For James Cook, at the back is Philip Turua. The wings, Harlem Tinamu and Roy Ryder. And the centres, Jason Tokareta and Jacob Tau, and the halves are Glenn Green and Kaz Roberts. Up front, Kian Baker joins Armani Faumasili in the front row. Arapita Munro Harris is the hooker. The back row, Hurricane Roberts, Junior Powell and Xavier Tugumala. And the bench, Tuki Kamana Po, Viliami Kinesi, Timothy Tuafua and Lonnie Papani. And for the Pakuranga team, at the back, Stanley Ferrani. The wings are Tupe Taifua and Jarvis Kahi. The centres, Boston Waihapi and Sam Lynch. In the halves, Josiah Karapani and Kenshin Titsu. In the front row, Mark Tuisalega joins Finau Halani and Tyrone Limanu is the hooker. In the back row, Caleb Ika, Andrew Mana, Jacob Tuisalinga. And on the bench, Tish Manuel, Praises Luofiso, Tavita Lavakiaho, and the number 19, Melvin Tualapua. So those are your 2 teams now as they go through the final preparations pre-game. And now going to welcome into the commentary Troy Hardy joining me for this one. Troy, always one we look forward to, and 3 big games coming up today. Good conditions for footy. It's going to be a big night.
Mate, it's going to be an absolute cracker, and I know we wheeled that out all year for the couple of the matches that we managed to cover, but this is going to be special rugby league. Don't touch the dial. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely going to be a pearler.
So a reminder that we will be bringing you 3 games back-to-back tonight. Up next, the senior comp, and then culminating with the big one between Kelston Boys High School and St. Paul's. But in the meantime, it is going to be Pakuranga who get us underway off the boot of Titsui.
A lot of excitement down here, Corey. This is going to be a big day, big night out.
Plenty of crowd atmosphere building here at Mount Smart Stadium number 2. Always good with these school games, of course. Always very loyally followed. And away we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we are off. And it will be James Cook with first use of the ball.
Bit of a trick kick there too. He was shaping to go to the right and he brought it back to the left-hand side.
So good line speed early on from the Pakuranga boys. You can hear already plenty of crowd noise riding the hit-ups. Good crowd building already here, and it's only going to get bigger as the night goes on now, as James Cook head out towards the left edge. Nice carry forward there from Tuigamala.
There's a famous name, Corey.
Absolutely. Actually did a story involving Big Inga Tuigamala the other day with Martin O'Fire. He put him in his dream team. And what a player he was back in the day for Wiggins. We see a kick across the body there, goes into touch. So a pretty good first set there from James Cook High School. The first game of our College Rugby League finals brought to you by SAS in association with Hayden and Rollitt. And a big thank you to our principal sponsors.
Yep, they love the SAS College Rugby League. This is what a lot of excitement, culminates to grand final evening, and we're going to see some fantastic footballers out here really executing to the top of their game. It's going to be good stuff to be watching.
So scrum to be packed down 30 metres off the line for Pakuranga. We can see the referee just having a little talk to early on in the piece. So Titsui to feed the scrum, and out it comes now. And Pakuranga get their first use of the ball, and it's a good first up tackle there from James Cook.
Certainly manhandled, wasn't he?
So out towards this left edge. Now there's a good carry. What a huge hit!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The big hits are on.
Massive hit over the top there. And it's going to be a penalty at the end of it all, so they'll kick for touch. But boy, a statement of intent early on from James Cook. So Pakuranga now to start this one, 40 metres off their line. They hand it off, and it's another hit up here for Sam Lynch.
Great carry too.
Leomanu now into dummy half. Finds Tui Saliga, 16-year-old, a counties rep in basketball as well. Back out towards the short side now, a little bit of ball playing here. They hand it off to Andrew Mana, who takes them inside the 20 now. So good set here from the Pakuranga boys. Go back and play the ball, says our referee. Just trying to steal a couple of metres there. So a high intensity start here. 3 minutes gone in the Senior A Grand Final. Leomanu. Play comes back towards the middle of the park where Lavakiaho centres play. Leomanu now looking out to his right. Titsui on the ball. Sums play up, goes under, goes out the back door now. Here's a play on for Pakuranga. Ferrani, he's going to go close. Pulled down 5 metres out from the line. Pakuranga building now. And I think we've got a penalty in there for a little second effort. So it's going to be 3 back-to-back sets coming up here for Pakuranga. And the tap and go.
Still going.
So negative yardage on that one there now as Pakuranga come out towards this left side now. Tui Salinga. 5 metres out from the line. Another penalty. Boy, they are stacking up early on here. Poor discipline from the James Cook boys.
Just a lot of enthusiasm, eh? Has he played the ball there? No? No, going back.
He's going to go back to the 10.
You can hear the call there, Corey. Calm down, boys. Calm down.
Yeah. So the tap and go it will be. And away they go. Titsui out towards this right edge now. They give it to the big fella. Tui Salega, who takes it close. Leomanu. Titsui. Dummy steps back inside, eventually taken down as Kenshin. Of course, a graduate of the Auckland Rugby League Jets camp from the last couple of years. Back door again now. They're attacking down this left side now. Ferrani. Cut out ball to the big fella. He's been damaging early on his Sam Lynch. Taken down just short of the line now. Ferrani into dummy half. Leomanu says, get out of the way, son. We're going to do some ball playing now. Katapani.
Great defence from James Cook High. They're scrambling on their line.
Leomanu. Titsui. Dummies back inside now. A little bit of footwork. He's created an overlap there, but it's going to be an obstruction at the end of all that. What a disappointing result for Pakuranga. Troy, 3 sets set on the line, and then to give away a penalty like that and concede possession, they'll be disappointed with that one.
They will be. James Cook, however, will thank you for the get out of jail card as they kick for touch. And have they done it? No. Great effort by keeping the ball back into play.
Ferrani scoops it up, and we see it so often particularly in the college compass front. He's still fighting. He's earned himself an extra 9 metres there and gets the quick play of the ball as well. So good play from the Pakuranga fullback. And big shot there. Looked like it may have crept up a little bit high. Referee says all good. And they attack back towards the middle now. Caleb Ika, the 17-year-old Ellerslie Eagle. Leo Manu darts. He's caught the markers napping but slipped over a little bit there. 10 metres out from the line now. Titsui into dummy half. Goes backdoor. Little double pump now as Pakuranga attack the edge. They get the ball out the back. It's nice play there from Andrew Mana. Ball is loose, and it's going to be called a knock-on. So James Cook, well done again, defending their line really well.
Done exceptionally well. They've been under a lot of pressure and been mounting for some time by Pakuranga, coming in hard. So they get ready now to set a scrum.
So a good start to our 3-game extravaganza here at the SAS College Rugby League Finals Day. An energetic start to this game.
And I don't even think we're a minute in, Corey, and we saw our first big hit of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be great hits all night long.
Yeah, can't wait for that big one between Kelston and St. Paul's. Troy, the last time we called it, boy, it was a brutal game. So really looking forward to another installment of that now as James Cook look to work it out from their line. And a spilt ball. And I think that is going to be a Pakuranga ball. It is, and plenty of pats on the back. And deservedly so. James Cook, that is terrible from them. 2 uses of the ball, and they're yet to get tackled. Coming out of their own end, they failed to find touch. And then on that occasion, the knock-on there from the number 10, Jacob Tull. So really disappointing start for James Cook.
Pakuranga standing really wide out here on the left-hand edge.
You're right, Troy. Set very heavily out this side, and they in fact go the opposite side, so perhaps a little bit of a trick play there as Boston Waihapi gets on the ball 5 metres out from the line. They need a result here to Pakuranga. They need to convert all this possession into some points finally. They head back towards the middle of the park. Tui Salega.
Great carry.
But the James Cook defence pretty staunch on their line now. Karapani. Titsui takes it to the line. Nice short ball, lovely short ball from Kenshin Titsui, and it puts Andrew Mana over from close range. Great ball playing there from the youngster at the line, the 17-year-old. He's a Newland Stag, and really showed some good vision there. Troy, to sum it up, found his back row at the perfect time, and you're not going to stop the big fella from there.
No, hit it hard, hit it clean. The gap was there, and he all he had to do was carry it across the line and score on the replay, Corey.
Yeah, and there we can see on the replay just how good a ball plan that was there at the line. So excellent skill. And a good start for Pakuranga, and we mentioned they needed a result there because it had a whole lot of ball down there. And we're yet to get a try, so they go over 7.5 minutes into this one. The first game of the SAS College Rugby League Finals Day, brought to you in association with Hayden and Rollitt. And it is going to be Jacob Tui Salega who attempts the conversion. Not the toughest of kicks.
And a great day for football. If you can't join us down here today, ladies and gentlemen, it's a gold coin donation. It's only $2 to get in. That's the gold coin we're looking for. Come down on behalf of the Auckland Rugby League. We'd love to have you here. If you can't get here, just share or like the live stream link that you'll find on www.aucklandleague.co.nz or off the Auckland League Facebook page. It's going to be a big, big night. Come down and join us. There's going to be some massive hits here. We just love the SAS College Rugby League.
And there is a very good conversion, which makes it 6-0 to Pakuranga. 8.5 minutes gone now. And that time, Tui Salega with a nice conversion from out wide. We mentioned he's a counties basketball rep. And he's also been an ARL Jets player, I believe. MVP of the Senior A competition.
And a kicker to boot.
And we all love a goal-kicking forward. They can do it all, those boys. You look at the likes of Cameron Smith in the NRL, you wonder how they do it, making 50-something tackles and then having the composure to goal kick as well. So hats off to all the goal-kicking forwards out there.
Okay, now it's up to James Cook High to build a bit of momentum for themselves. You know, they did extremely well on the defence down there inside their red zone. Let's see how they do now.
They haven't had a lot of ball, so it's going to be interesting there. We see a nice, strong carry forward there. I think it was Finau Halani.
Finau getting egged on by the crowd as they're, woo, boom, and they go.
So Titsui hands off to Tui Salega. 30 metres out from the line here now. They come back inside here, a little bit of a change of direction here, and that is a nice play there from Tui Salega. 40 metres out from the line, Leo Manu darts.
Great off.
In the second phase as well, here we go. Pakuranga down the left edge. He's got to be very careful here to stay into Sam Lynch. Heads back in wisely, just short. 15 metres off the line now. Leo Manu can see they've got a numbers advantage and they want to get the ball out wide quick. This is a smart play here from Pakuranga. Tetsui steps back inside. The footwork from the 7. 5 metres off the line. They're inside the 10. They're going to get another use of the ball here, Pakuranga. And boy, they've got a penalty in them to James Cook early on.
It's been relentless for James Cook, high, under lots of pressure. Okay,
and
change play.
He's going to point to the post. So interesting here, Troy. We don't see this very often at the college level. Them looking to take the 2. So you a fan of that one?
Mate, you know, they had all the momentum. They were certainly, you know, charging towards the line. I suppose, you know, early in the day, they get to have a wee bit of a breather. They get the ball back from the kickoff and go again.
That's right. You do mention they obviously had the run there and really probably had James Cook on the back foot. So an interesting decision to go for it. But no doubt, given the way he kicked the last one, Tui Salega will add the extras here. It should make it 8-0 to Pakuranga. We're going to have about 12 minutes gone here in the Senior A final. He's a big boy, this kid. Strong around the legs. We've seen him have a couple of big carries already.
Getting ready to strike the ball. Getting egged on from the local crowd. Great kick.
And over it goes. So Pakuranga 8, James Cook 0. 12 minutes gone here. SAS College Rugby League action. Brought to you in association by Hayden and Rollitt.
Big shout out to our volunteers today helping us bring these games live. Big thank you to them along with the Auckland Rugby League staff. Mary Pussey's event for the day. And I know that her team was putting a lot of hard work in regards to delivering the College Rugby League final sponsored by SAS.
So James Cook to get us back underway here. Off we go. And they switch tack this time. A kick down to the opposite side, the grandstand end of the field here. And another big hit up there, and the crowd getting really involved. And oh, that's a tackle gone a little bit astray there, unfortunately. I don't think there was too much malice in it, but just unfortunately the way he got lifted up put into a bit of a dangerous position there. So well refereed from the officials as they come onto the field here. And we might have a quick talking to here just about a little bit about discipline there, Troy, but it can go wrong so quickly once you get obviously the hand under the leg there and use it as a lever.
Yeah, and these guys are, you know, they're young, they're strong, they're fit and full of enthusiasm. And it's good to see that James Cook High are still playing with high intensity, even though they've been under an extreme workload, down inside their 20. Yeah,
absolutely. They have had to do a whole lot of tackling, and as you mentioned, you know, still playing with a fair bit of energy. They've obviously got a fair bit of spirit within the squad.
Yeah, and they'll need it. 8 points down. What have we got on our clock? Just over 12 minutes gone. They probably wasn't part of the game plan. And a penalty.
So a penalty as expected there for a lifting tackle. Tetsui kicks for touch, and it's a good touch finder as well. But impressed with this kid early on.
Yep.
Really professional play from him. Laid on a lovely try for the opener. Nice short ball.
Pakuranga have been well structured too. They've got great shape on the field.
So back into it we go. Tui Salega takes forward, 25 metres out from the line here. Pakuranga, Tetsui on the ball, turns play back inside to his second rower, Ika.
Little slip.
Another of the Ellerslie Eagles in the squad. Of course, Ellerslie not far away from Pakuranga. Plenty of the boys backing up to play for the Eagles. Tetsui now on the ball, takes it to the line. Always got to like that in a half-back when they're brave enough to take it to the line. On that occasion, takes a bit of a hit, bit of a shove at the play of the ball as well. A couple of hellos from the boys now as a big cutout ball over the back. And it's been gathered in.
They've been looking to do that since they kicked off, I think, Corey. There's something on out here on the left-hand side. The second row and that centre have been concocting plans all day. Well, 12 minutes of the day.
So Leo Manu now into dummy half. Tetsui with the kick. They got numbers out here to Pakuranga. Up they go. No, it's going to be a little bit too deep. So not a bad thought there from Pakuranga. And Troy, you mentioned really well structured early on. They've been impressive with the way they've got to their points for kicks. And on that occasion, the execution just a little bit off, but a good thought from the leaders.
Bit of tackling duty now for the Pakuranga side. Oh, another big hit. Just love this SAS College Rugby League.
I think he's got them for a shoulder charge in there, I think.
Oh, he might have been trying to fend with that shoulder.
It was Lava Kiaho who may have been penalised there. But yeah, huge contact there as we see another horde of fans arrive here at Mount Smart Stadium number 2 for the next game between Manurewa and Wesley.
And he's wearing the number 7 jersey. He's not a small lad, is he?
And I think what's happened here with the James Cook boys is they're actually wearing the rugby union uniform from the school. Simply a matter of getting the right numbers and jersey sizes. So if you are wondering why there's prop-looking dudes wearing the halfback jersey, that is why. James Cook now into attacking territory for the first time in this game. 20 metres out from the line now. Munro Harris spreads play out towards this left edge. Back towards the middle of the park they come. Well contained so far from Pakuranga. Backdoor they go, a little bit of footwork here. So here come James Cook now, ball over the top. They've got the numbers advantage if they can get it there. And they are going to get there, and James Cook hit back, and it's going to be through. The number 11, Jason Tokareta, has gone over in the corner, got into the space, had the numbers advantage, and then from there finished it nicely. We can see here on the replay, they get the ball out the back, and they caught Sam Lynch infield, and then from there, some nice quick hands. And Tokareta gets it, puts a little bit of footwork on, and boom, I'm away. And the big dramatic diving finish, which will make for nice viewing on the highlight reel later. So James Cook hit back, and it is 8 points to 4, kick to come.
Corey, just wanted to pick up on that comment around the James Cook High School guys playing in the rugby union gear. I'll put a plead out there for anybody watching the live stream today. If somebody is kind enough and keen enough to sponsor a strip for the local boys there at James Cook, a rugby league kit, get in touch with me at the Auckland Rugby League. Let's make that happen.
That's right. Just imagine your logo nicely on the back of the shirt there or the front. Being streamed live around the world on the live stream.
And they're a pretty good side considering they're in a grand final. So let's try and do something for the guys. It'd be nice for them playing some rugby league kit. And I'm told SAS is a great brand. And I'm certain that Tim and the boys out there would come to the aid of the party. And the kick is struck. And just not enough wheat bix at that time.
Yeah, it didn't come off the boot too badly, but just a little bit away to the left, which leaves us at Pakuranga 8, James Cook 4. 17 and a half minutes gone here at Mount Smart Stadium, number 2, SAS College Rugby League Finals Day. And a really nice opening 20 minutes or so to our night at the office.
Big positive out of that, mate, would have been the boys at James Cook haven't had a lot of ball. They got ball. They managed to do something with it, and it turned out to be positive. They got some points on the board, so it'll give them a wee bit of confidence now to be able to, take this kickoff and return it and try and, build some more numbers up on the scoreboard. Yeah,
you're right, and I always think, when you're able to soak up a bit of defensive pressure and then find a result at the end of it, certainly does a lot for you. So let's see what James Cook have got here now, and it's a good kick chase initially. They're driven back. Finau Halani involved in the tackle. Out towards the left they come now, rucking it out. James Cook, Timothy Toifia. And here comes the big fella now, the little goose step, and goes straight at them, makes 20 on the fly.
Crowd loving it.
So James Cook now with a bit of spring in their step now, some pointing going on, a bit of direct in traffic. They need to get to a good kick here.
Yeah, I think the energy level's just kicked up a wee bit. As I say that, they tried to snuff the ball out from the dummy half.
So just short of halfway now are James Cook. Out towards the left they go now into the hands of the playmaker who dinks a little kick over the top. They are back. Pakuranga, the chase is really good from James Cook though. He's going to be made to have a play and it's a brain explosion. His teammates cleaned it up. Saved the day for him, but it's gone out the back. And I think James Cook are going to strike back here. It's going to be called back. Boy, what a passage of play there.
Passage. There's a whole posse of people over there wanting to have a conversation with the referee about that call. And a big thank you to the Auckland Referees Association. If you're wanting to be a referee, you know, get in touch with us at the Auckland Rugby League, our website, and there's some links there to get through them. They're always looking for, you know, people to come down and be a referee, and a great way. Best seat in the house too, I'm told.
So we wait for the result of this one. It looks like it is going to be a Pakuranga scrum. So they dodged a bullet there because it was sloppy play from Pakuranga. The winger made a play to keep the ball in, went straight to James Cook. They got the ball back. And they dodged one in the end. We've obviously found a knock-on from James Cook somewhere in there.
And if you've just joined us, the Pakuranga College team is the one with the white V. I know the colours are a wee bit close on the TV screen, just in regards to the uniforms they're playing in. And James Cook High is actually blue and yellow.
So it is actually James Cook who have got possession now, and straight away they go out towards this right edge now. A little bit of footwork, boy, straight under the ribs shot there from Ferrani. Now a little dart out of dummy half. The try scorer from earlier. Boy, he's got some speed. Does this kid, Tsutsui, brings him down just short of the line now. Meters.
Referees let it go.
Away.
Might have been a bit high. Sorry, mate.
From the line, Munro Harris gets to the play of the ball now. Hands it out to the big fella there. He's taken low. Looking to promote the ball now. He's still alive.
That's a big fullback there, Corey.
It is indeed, and we do apologise. Some of the jersey numbers have been changed prior to kickoff. And now we see out of the little corner, and that is a second try there to Jason Tokareta, who is going to go over in the right-hand corner, almost the identical blade of grass we went over earlier. And James Cook are on a run. We have an even ball game here as we have a look on our replay there. That one doesn't quite catch the lead up to that try. And here we go. We are now going to see it. So you can see the good fight here. Unfortunately, not too sure who that player is. Not identified on the team list, but nice play there from the front rower. And then from here, Munro Harris looks out the back door. Good service from dummy half. And then from there, Tokareta. Look at the pace of the kid once he gets it. On the ball there, got the numbers advantage. The little bit of footwork, bang, bang.
Boom.
Over. So lovely try there to James Cook.
Sorry, mate, you were saying in regards to the numbers, you know, obviously they're playing in rugby union strip, and we sort of get that. But if there's someone out there that can help us help them, get in contact with Troy at the Auckland Rugby League, and we'll try and tee that up with SAS. It would be nice for a grand final team to play in a rugby league kit with rugby league numbers.
So Tokareta now to attempt the conversion. A difficult one. 22 minutes gone here at Mount Smart Stadium number 2. The sun's starting to shift around the stadium now. And I'm sure we're not too far away from getting some floodlight action here. As Tokareta steps in, strikes the ball. Looks like it's going to be away to the left, and it is. So the score remains James Cook High 8, Pakuranga 8. 22 minutes gone here in the SAS College Rugby League Senior A Grand Final. And we are all locked up, remembering these are 25-minute halves. So 3 minutes remaining in the half in this one.
Big positive out of that, Corey. The boys who were under a wee bit of pressure earlier on, James Cook High, they've had the ball a couple of times now, and they've turned it into points. So what started off as a big rush for the green and white V is now starting to turn into a massive tussle, and I don't think this is not, you know, going to end up in a cliffhanger, but it's certainly going to be exciting football from now until the final whistle.
So Pakuranga to get things back underway. A nice crowd building over on the grandstand side there. A little bit of trouble with the kicking tee, it looks like. And fourth time lucky, we'll give it a go. We might have to go old school here, Troy, get someone to hold it. And away we go. So James Cook to get use of the ball again. And the big fella coming off the back fence. Who would want to be a tackler? But he's taken well in the end.
By all three of them.
By Tui Saliga. 25 metres out from the line, so a good start here for James Cook now. Let's see what they can do. They've dominated the middle of the park the last probably 10 minutes after it was all Pakuranga in the early exchanges. Now here comes the big fella again, and it was his second phase.
Great tackle. They chopped him at the ankles.
So out towards the right edge they come here. Pakuranga looking pretty organised, and they get their numbers. Sam Lynch coming in to finish it off. Just short of halfway now are James Cook. About a minute remaining in the first half here of the Senior A Grand Final.
It's gone quick, hey?
It has, yeah. High tempo start to our day here as the siren goes in the background. Last play of the half. They're going to dribble the kick through. The chase is pretty good from James Cook, but it's going to go dead. So that will do us for the first half of the SAS Senior A College Rugby League Grand Final, and it is James Cook and Pakuranga locked up at 8 points all. We're going to take a very short break and then join you for the second half here at Mount Smart Stadium number 2. We'll see you in a few minutes. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mount Smart Stadium number 2. We are at half-time in the Senior A Grand Final here at the SAS College Rugby League Grand Finals Day. And we have James Cook and Pakuranga locked up in a thriller. 8 points all, a try, or 2 tries apiece. We can see there the Pakuranga team huddle. An interesting game. It was all Pakuranga in the early exchanges.
Yeah, they were certainly putting the James Cook boys under pressure, weren't they?
Yeah, led by halfback Kenshin Titsui. They scored an early try and then kicked a penalty. Looked really structured, but then once James Cook managed to get a little bit of ball, their middles really started to dominate.
Speaking of dominate, big clash this weekend in the SAS Fox Memorial. We've got Mount Albert up against Howick at 12:45 p.m. The live stream link for that is on the Auckland Rugby League website, along with the massive clash, Corey, and we've seen these teams throughout the season. Point Chevalier Pirates up against the Glenora Bears, and that'll be the game of the day at 2:30, but we're actually got 5 games on that day, final series being played, and you can get to those live links. There are special buttons being created for all of the rugby league fans out there, and you click on one of those and you'll be through to watch any one of the games that are going to take place here at Mount Smart.